this is Davis from Davis Comic Finds doing my second video with comics that I found at Marble City Comicon. These were $2 books. I found these. This is another vendor that was there. He had boxes full of $2 books, and found some pretty good books in the $2 boxes. Proof that you can actually find books in $2 boxes. Some decent books. So, without further ado, I will get into my finds. The first couple are graphic novels. I got these just to read because usually what I read is graphic novels. I read some single issues, but most of the time I just grab a graphic novel and read it. I actually read this one already, and it was actually really good. But it's The Savage Dragon, and this collects the mini-series, the first mini-series, and it's actually really good. So for $2, that was worth it. Next one is Marvel Knights Spider-Man. It collects, let's see, it's got the first 4 issues in it. So I have to read that one next probably. I got, this is part 3 of The Dark Knight 2. I think I've got part 2. I need part 1. Heard this one's not that great, but I'm going to try to give it a chance if I can find the other one. Okay, now into the comics. I got some pretty cool books. These are nicer than the dollar books, I think. Or in my opinion, they are. But we'll start with Captain America #1. This is the Scotty Young variant. And yeah, it's a nice book. Next we've got Commandy issue 16. It's not in the best condition, but it's another book off my list, so it's number 16. And I also found with the same guy issue number 17. So there's 2 off of my list. This one I just got just in case I decide I want a Wolverine sketch. It's a blank. I mean, usually these are $5–10 at cons. Got this one for $2, so I'll put it with my other one. There's another $2 book, Avengers, issue number 200, and I just really like the cover on that one. Then I got Giant Size X-Men #1, not the regular. This is the Marvel Milestone one, but I figured for $2 I can put that with my X-Men 94. And at least, I mean, I've got a Giant Size X-Men #1. This one, ignore the price tag on this one. This one was again in the $2 books. Secret Invasion Dark Reign #1. This is, I think, the 1 in 25 variant. So it's a cool Green Goblin cover. Then I found a couple of Ultimate Comics Spider-Man. I'm going to try to grab some of these if I can. Miles Morales in them. It's a cool Venom cover. And another cool Venom cover. Now this next book was in the $2 box, and it is not in good shape at all. I mean, it's pretty rough. But for $2 I thought I can do something with it. I mean, and if I don't, I'm just out $2. And the main copy I have is much better shape than this one, but as you can see, it's got a big chunk missing out of it, and I think some of the pages are detached, but it's issue 61 of Amazing Spider-Man. This next book, it's not terrible. For $2 I bought it. It's the first appearance of Tarantula. It actually has Punisher towards the back of the book. But as you can see, the spine damage right here. Which for $2 I figured it was worth that. I mean, if I can make a few bucks off of it, or trade it for something, I mean, it's worth that to me. Okay, next we've got Amazing Spider-Man Annual 2001. This is one of the Amazing Spider-Man annuals I was missing. And it's in nice shape. Looks like, reminds me of like the game that they came out with. Looks like kind of like the cover on the game. I think it's a Spider-Man game for PlayStation maybe. That's what it reminds me of anyways. Okay, next up we've got another book off of my list. I found this one. I found a copy of this in not as good a condition that he had too, but this one I jumped on because it was in much better shape. But it's Secret Wars issue number 2. So that's one of the ones I was missing. It's on my list, so. Okay. This next book, I was surprised to find this, and you don't have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the first appearance of Nuke. I've not watched the new Daredevil series. I've heard that he's in, or the Jessica Jones series maybe, but it's issue 232 of Daredevil, and it's in really nice shape. I mean, it doesn't show a lot of wear. I mean, even the corners are pretty sharp for $2. I mean, you can't beat deals like that. Next, I got a couple Star Wars books. Found issue number 12 of the original Star Wars Marvel comic. And I found issue 45. And this is like a really weird cover to me. I mean, that suit on him, I guess that's Luke. Which looks really weird. This next one is a variant, and I'm not sure if it was limited or not. I just liked it because it looks like a Harry Potter poster. It's a Batman and Robin. I don't remember what issue it is, but it was a $2 book. And here is the last of my $2 books. It's Detective Comics number 3 of the New 52. And I just thought that was a cool book. And I've got one more book that I'll show. This was not a $2 book. This one I gave $9 for. And I actually bought it off eBay. But I thought I'd go ahead and share it in this video. And get it out of the way here. It's Daredevil number 27. And it's in pretty nice shape. I mean, it's got some browning. Some tanning, I should say, as you can see. But I mean, it's pretty. I mean, the corners are pretty good. The spine looks pretty good. It's just that, I mean, the top's got some chipping. But it's a pretty nice book for $9. I mean, you're giving $9 for a 12-cent Daredevil book. I mean, that's not bad. So, that is all of those. So, I can check a few off my list. So I've got Secret Wars number 2. That was number 13. I'm going to mark it out. I've got 16 and 17 of Commandy. I can mark those out. And I've got 2001 of the Amazing Spider-Man Annual. So I can mark it out. So there's, I mean, one fell swoop, there's 4 books off my list. I mean, it's not big ones, but it's still books off the list. So I've still got all the big ones left, but maybe I can knock a few of those off. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Any comments are appreciated. Likes are appreciated. And keep watching the videos. I'll keep putting them up.